Hello again. Today we are playing Tekkit Classic Reborn. Now this video is going to be a lot like my last video with the Project Dinocraft server. That isn't over. I still want to do some update videos. We've been, well, specifically me and my friends, we've been having GCSE exams, so we've been playing it a lot less than we wanted to. But if Tekkit Classic, the original, basically one of the mod packs that started modded Minecraft altogether, this is it in 1.7.10 with all the mods updated, and yeah, it's basically everything new. And we wanted to get something, you know, modded Minecraft playing, and we wanted something that we knew and that we remembered, because I used to play this mod pack so much in, like, when I was in year 7 and stuff, and so did all my friends. So we decided to go through it again, but the newest version. I did some pixel art up here. They asked me to do anime. I'm not a fan of anime at all for some reason. I just don't like it. Nothing against it. If you like it, fair enough. But anyway, so everything's pretty much the same as it was in 1.2.5, except this is Minecraft version 1.7.10, and it's just cool to see how some of the things have changed. We've got a mining turtle acting as a disco ball because we told him to dance. We've got Transmutation from Project E, which is an equivalent exchange remake. So if I go to at Project E, this is all. Oh no. Yeah, Project E. There's a lot of mods beginning with Project for some reason. Anyway, this is pretty much exactly the same as Equivalent Exchange 2 from 1.2.5, and all the recipes are the same. Some of the textures have been tweaked, but I actually like that. The new textures just make it feel a bit more nice, and that it has been changed in some way, because it pretty much hasn't. It's exactly the same mod. We've been doing some stuff. I haven't been doing much industrial craft at all. Chaining Golem and Proto Adamantium, I've been doing that. I've been doing a little bit of it. I've got like my armor and my jetpack and some stuff that I've made are all industrial craft. But no, I've been doing hardly anything. I've been doing equivalent exchange. Anyway, I set up a quarry, in fairness, and I did get everything going. I do know how most of the mods work since I've played this pack so many times. So everything has just been really easy going, really easy flowing, and just been generally fun, because even vanilla Minecraft is fun with like the new 1.7.10 update. We've spawned in an acacia biome, and we've been able to play Tekkit, which wasn't possible in 1.2.5. And yeah, it's been really fun, and especially having like pretty much 3-4 people on the server at a time. Plenty of community, you know, hanging around with them is great. This isn't the final look for the base, by the way. We're going to implement more materials into it. This is just how we did it for a start. We do have tree capitator, so acacia wood was a really easy get. But since I'm focusing on Project E in the mod pack, I think that I'll do a quick tutorial on how to do a bit of Project E. Last time I did the Mekanism spotlight, and well, one of my friends who doesn't really know much of the mods asked if I could do more spotlights on some mods, and Project E and Equivalent Exchange 3 are going to be going up in the world in a bit, especially once Equivalent Exchange 3 is out. And I think it is, but I don't know if Transmutation is available yet. Will be. So I'm going to go over Project E and some of the key factors of it, and how to get started, and some of the amazing items in it. I'll be right back. Hello, and welcome to Project E. 1.7.10, it's an Equivalent Exchange 2 clone. The very famous mod Equivalent Exchange 2, which is actually my favourite mod. Period. That is it. I love it. Now, I'm not going to go through everything that you can do in Equivalent Exchange, because like Mekanism, there is a lot to get through, and I'm just going to go over the simple to the advanced, like basic to end game. I don't think I'll go through all the middle stuff, because the middle stuff is the stuff that takes the longest. But basically, one of the first things you want to craft is a Philosopher's Stone. I've never seen Harry Potter, so I don't know what this is from. I know it's from other stuff as well. It's quite a famous thing. But you need to get glowstone, so you need to have gone to the Nether. But this thing is really cool anyway, just to have on you. Not only, first of all, if you press C, it's just a crafting table in your inventory. Just walk off, keep it on you. You don't actually have to, you know, put down a crafting table every time. It transmutes things with the same EMC. Now, EMC, every item has a value. So if I look over stone, stone has an EMC of 1, and then 64 stone will have an EMC of 64 because of 1 times 64. Now, stone is little value, but say we had something like wool instead, it's 48. So effectively, you could turn 48 stone into one piece of wool at 48 stone to one wool. Piston's probably worth even more, and glowstone worth even more. Now, pretty much everything has an EMC. If you look, everything through all the lists, most things have EMCs, and there are a lot of things on this list. So this is why I love this mod. So if you notice that grass has an EMC of 2, and sand has an EMC of... Where is it? Sand isn't here. Okay, sand's here. Has an EMC of 1. So you can turn this back and forth to sand. I guess it counts the grass as dirt, because dirt has an EMC of 1. So you can change this back and forth. But then you can charge it up to have a bigger transmutation circle, or square rather. So you can transmute better. If you shift, it'll turn it into cobblestone. Cobblestone also having an EMC of 1. Change that to smooth stone, also having an EMC of 1. And change that back to grass. If you go even bigger, shift, right click. You have a smooth stone platform. You didn't even need to go mine any stone for that. So I can just shift again, turn it back into grass. Philosopher's Stone is amazing. There's so many crafting recipes that it's used for as well, and it never runs out. You can keep crafting with it over and over and over again. It'll never disappear once you finish crafting. So like you can turn gold to iron. You can turn hang on. You can turn iron to gold, gold to diamond, and like that, those sort of things, like exchange values. So the Philosopher's Stone I could spend ages on alone. It's really good. It's also a wrench to certain EE blocks. The alchemical bag is made with the alchemical chest and some convalescence dust and some wool. I'll go over the chest in a minute, but basically it's a big old bag that you can keep pretty much anything in. Now, first of all, you're going to want to start off by getting dusts. There's low convalescence dust, which is charcoal and cobblestone. There's medium convalescence dust, which is iron and redstone, and there's high convalescence dust, which is diamond and coal. Now you're going to want these dusts individually, and once you get each part of them, you can make a divining rod. Divining rod level 1, and then you can use the medium one to make the level 2, and then the high one to make the level 3. The level 3 being the best. These things are amazing. You press G to change the mode, just put it on the highest mode, and I know this is a super flat world, so you can't really tell, but it basically scans for EMC. Diamond being really high, so it's already, can you see max EMC here? 8,192, that's found diamond, but that will do it through a wall as well, so let's get some stone. It can still see the diamond, so this could be in a cave, and it would still see the diamond. Ooh, didn't mean to do that. I can change this to dirt and pick it up if I wanted to. Not that there's any importance to it, but whatever. So transmutation is a big role in EE2. Now you can do it with a Philosopher's Stone, but you can't exchange everything. So if I look in here now, I've already got a few things learned, but you've got to teach this thing. So glowstone, learnt. Piston, learnt. And I think I already know wool and stone. I think stone, learnt. There we are. Wool is already learnt. So I can exchange all these things by, as you can see, I've already got a certain amount stored EMC in this device, but by putting more in, it's adding to it. Now I'm only doing one at a time because this is stone, but if I did wool, it would go up 48 at a time, and then you can exchange it. So if I put stone in here and then typed in stone, I want to take some cobblestone out, which has the same EMC. I don't even have to cook it. I can just take it out, put it back in, and take it out again, and just keep doing that with whatever. And it'll store EMC inside, so if you want to like burn all your stone and then walk off and come back, the EMC stored inside like a battery or cell. Next thing is the alchemical chest. This is a downgrade to the alchemical bag, so you can, it's actually a chest in here. But one thing this can do, it lets Project E items activate while inside. So I've got a golden spade here with a lot of damage value or meta value to it. So I can put it inside here with the talisman of repair. And as you can see, the damage value is slowly decreasing until it's going to repair itself back to 100%, ready for full use again. Now this is really good if you have good enchanted tools that you never want to break. It's very cheaty, but I love it, to be honest. Now, the next tier up from the transmutation table is the energy condenser, and I'll show you why now, is because it lets you do quite a lot with it. Let me just grab some... Ooh, just grab some stone. And you can right click to just clear the spot. So, the condenser here, I can just whack a stone in here, and then you can just exchange it. So, 1 EMC for stone, 48 EMC for wool. So 1 wool should equate to 48 stone. Lovely. So this is just a way of exchanging it through just putting the items in and out. It's good. It's good to use instead of the transmutation table. It's more simple. These are energy collectors. Now these will collect EMC. EMC being the energy value based on the sunlight. So the sunlight... let me put it in the middle again. Up here now. It'll collect EMC. Now these being the Mark 1s, collect only a little bit of EMC at a time. But whatever you put in here, it will create. So let's make some glowstone. It's going to go really fast for a second. That is really fast for what it is. But as you can see, the EMC decreases. So let's destroy this one and put a new one in. The EMC is going up very slowly. I think you can see it, but there we are. Okay. As you can see, it's going up, and when it gets to 1,536, it's going to create another glowstone block. Sorry about that. Now, you can make an array of these things to make it go faster. So, this is what you call a power flower. I didn't invent the name. That name has been given to it for ages. So it's the Mark 1 power flower, and I put diamonds inside, and it's going pretty fast, and it's making me 3 diamonds. The Mark 2 is making me dark matter, which is the next tier up from diamonds, and these have to be created with dark matter already using those. So it's a tiered system. And then the third best ones making red matter, and these have to be created with red matter as well. And if you've noticed, it's going very slowly, but it will eventually get there, and if you leave it on overnight, you'll probably come back with a stack of dark matter in the morning. That's how old Tekkit servers used to work. And here are some amazing tools that you can make. The overpowered section of Equivalent Exchange. Once you've pretty much generated as much stuff as you need, you know, out of item-wise, this is what you can use it all on. What have I done? Okay, so once you get enough red matter, you can make dark matter. You can make dark matter tools, upgrade them to red matter tools, and eventually the red morning star. The red morning star being the ultimate tool, and then the red guitar being the second ultimate tool. Now the red morning star, you can charge these up with V. Red morning star is a shredding tool. It's a pickaxe, an axe, and a shovel. And if you right click, it does layers. And it goes all the way to bedrock, and it's amazing. It's probably one of my favorite tools in all of modded Minecraft. You can unbadge it if you want it to go. It still goes fast. I think it goes slower on like obsidian or something. So if I get some of that, so place it down. That's decently quick, and then when I charge it up, oh, that's the same. I don't know. It used to be different in Tekkit Classic, but it's changed a bit. So we'll leave it at that. This is the guitar. I think this is different modes. It's like different slaying modes. So if I turn the game to easy and spawn myself, let's get a skeleton. Literally one hit. Oh wait, yeah, it's on attack mode. So this thing is the ultimate, quite literally the ultimate weapon. So lovely. These tools are very overpowered. Now you can make the dark matter and red matter armor sets out of dark matter and red matter, and then you can upgrade the dark matter ones to the red matter ones, and those are just basically very overpowered armors. And then you can get it to gem armor. Now the gem armor used to actually have individual names. It was the abyss helmet, the infernal chest plate, the gravity greaves, and the hurricane boots. And not only do they do 100% damage defense, but they give you speed increase, jump boost, and the night vision, it's enabled. So if I change this to enable nighttime, My night vision's been activated at night, so I can see like it's daytime even though it's not. And flying, yep, as you can see, I'm not actually, I'm in survival mode, and I can just fly like creative mode, thanks to the hurricane boots, or the gem boots as they're now called. But it's just it's like an exosuit, I guess I could say. So let's put it back to day. Night vision automatically turns off, so you don't have some buggy particle effect around you. I'll just take it off for now and put it back in here. Now, if you notice the boots, which are making me fly, they have the Swift Wolf's Rending Gale ring as part of the crafting recipe. And in your equipment exchange, there are lots of different types of rings. Now, I'm not going to go through all of these individually, but I'm just going to show they do all sorts of different weird, overpowered things. And there's 2 amulets as well, lava and water, which produce lava and water. But the favourite ring being the Swift Wolf's Rending Gale, which was the ring that we used in the boots earlier. To craft this, you need 4 dark matter and some feathers and an iron band, which is an unpowered ring. So you get this, and then you need some fuel. You can use glowstone blocks or glowstone dust, or there's batteries you can use in the future. But anyway, you just literally have this on your hotbar, double tap space, and you fly like creative mode. No questions asked, just fly like creative mode. There's also a mob repellent thing, which you can turn on, and it repels mobs. So you like walk up to them and they run away. I think that's also on the armor though. The armor's changed since I last used this in 1.7.2. Sorry, 1.2.5, and this is a lot better than it was, because the old armor set was very destructive, and you could accidentally hit one button and destroy your house, say for instance. So the fact that it's just a bit like more mobile and rather less destructive is better for me. So I'm going to call that here for my equivalent exchange spotlight. That's literally, there's so much more to the mod than this. It's not actually equivalent exchange. It's called Project E, and there's a lot to it, like a watch for flowing time which can reverse time, and there's a furnace that goes really fast, and all the dark matter, red matter tools before the Morning Star and the guitar. But this is all I'm going to go through today. It's an amazing mod. It is my favourite mod of all time. It can be very overpowered at parts, and that's why I love it. Alright, I'll see you in whatever I do next. Goodbye.